I'm just saying this, what everyone tells me these days. But hey, I'm related to Hercules, and I'm not Greek. So,
is that your favorite
or
classic?
A god. Welcome to the flip side, and welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved Season 3, where Sarah and I...
otters.
What did you say?
I named the otters.
You named the otters?
You should go see what
What'd you name them?
You should go see what I named.
Okay, I will. Look at this! You've made your glow pet room!
Yeah!
All right, you named one Cashew and Almond. Really? I love it.
The first thing I saw, hey, I'm working on this.
Sorry.
House. They don't have a roof.
All right, well, can I show people what we've done?
Yes.
So, since the last episode, we went around and got the resources that we need to complete the base. And by the base, I just mean the exterior wall. And so we have officially finished enclosing the base with behemoth gates all around. This
We
one
are
is open right now
protected.
just because we've got some of our stuff here.
We haven't
But rest
built
assured,
our home yet.
we can close it up all the way. But we're not going to do that yet. This is the entrance and exit. For now, it's not going to be closed. I think we'll probably be fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start building individual buildings inside of this compound now. And Sarah is starting with the glow pet building, where
Yes.
all the glow pets will live, since we have so many of them, and we will have so many more.
Yes.
It's nice and spacious, just like the otter box. And what's nice is they all glow, so you don't really even need to put lights in here.
Yeah, just put one on your shoulder, turn it on, and then throw it off.
That's right. But while you're doing that, what should I do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I can't remember what I said I was gonna do.
I think
I said I was gonna do something, and I've already forgotten it.
I don't know what you said you were gonna do. If I'm being honest.
I mean, I could make like a pin for the Ravagers, I suppose.
There you go.
I think I'll make it look kind of like what we had going on for the horses.
Yeah.
I think it'll look kind of like that. I don't think the Ravagers need to be in an enclosed space.
Like they don't need a roof, is what
Right,
you said.
they don't really need a roof.
Well, and it needs to be something that we can easily take them in and out of.
Yes.
Because we're going to be using them the most.
And some of their movement speeds are a little bit speedy.
Speedy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I cannot kill this Doedicurus. But wow, okay, so I'll work on the Ravager pin. Okay.
Okay.
Actually,
What?
I'll start building the foundation for our home.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
Since I was kind of in charge of the home and the mega base, and you did so well with all the stables and pins and things like that. Why
So
don't we
I'm
just-
relegated to the animals.
Why is that relegated? You're so good at it. There's
Thank
no
you.
relegation happening there.
I'm not good on human homes, but
Nobody said that. You cut that out. I'll go start on our home though, mostly
Thank
just
you.
because there's 40 stone foundations here that I can use. I'm gonna
I
make a
don't
stone
like that.
foundation for
I
our
don't
home.
like
You good with that?
one. Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Well, Sarah,
What?
since the majority of this episode is going to be building our base.
Building.
Building. I went onto our Discord server. Link in the description if you aren't a part of that.
Description.
But also, I think you have to be 13 or older to have a Discord. So I'm just saying, if we're gonna follow the rules, just don't tell me your age.
Will you come here?
Excellent. What?
I just want you to see if you like what this looks like, because I don't know.
I
if
loved it.
What I'm doing with the roof, though, I don't know if I like
You're doing
it.
new things? You're doing new fangled things?
Well, just come. I
Our
just
home
don't
is
know.
so far away from the entrance. It's gonna be nice. It'll be tucked away in the
I
back.
feel like I should do this with greenhouse,
What do you mean?
the top part.
That looks fine.
Does
what,
it?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Does it look stupid?
No, it doesn't look stupid at all. It looks nice.
Okay.
Looks good.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. But anyway, I went onto our Discord server and I asked you guys to ask us questions that we should answer in our episode today. So Goose, I've got some questions here
What?
for you
For me?
specifically.
Really?
No, not really. They're
Oh.
just mostly general questions. You know how it is.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, well, how disappointing.
Oh.
You know what I'm gonna do
What?
with this house, by the way, before we get to
What?
the questions?
What are you gonna do?
Is I'm going to build a stairwell, like a stair room, to where at the edge of the house, there's actually an area where there's stairs that go from one floor to the next. Considering
We
in our
struggled
other
with
home,
that
we
with the
still have
mega
no.
base.
That's right. Oh, mega
Poor
base.
mega base.
How we miss you so. All right, I need stone, thatch, and wood. On it. All right, Sarah, you ready for some questions?
I'm ready for some questions.
All right. The imposter
What?
he asked all sorts of questions.
Oh.
All right. Previously known as Sweat on the channel, he's made a lot of memes for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Okay, so his question is, what is the best Ark map? Now I'm gonna change that into what is your favorite of the 3 maps that we have played on
I was gonna say we
thus far.
We haven't done a lot.
What's your favorite of the ones we played? The Island, ABERRATION, or Scorchy Earth?
No, I don't. Scorched Earth is definitely not my favorite.
You did not like Scorched
It was just
Earth.
too boring. There wasn't enough to do.
But you know what? I think that was because of our stats.
I think even if
I
our
think
stats
that.
weren't, I mean, I don't know. It just seemed like there really wasn't much to do there.
Well, there hasn't been a ton to do here either, but we've made our own stuff to do with exploring.
Well, the map is a lot larger here, and it's a lot more complicated.
Also, the map is more exciting here. You're
Oh,
not wrong
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
This is a pretty sick map.
I don't like
Actually,
that.
I think this
I
is
don't
as
like
big as I
that.
need to make it.
I
I
do
don't
not
need
like
these extra
this.
4. My favorite's the Island by far.
I like this
Like, it's
one.
not even close.
I
You
mean,
do?
I mean, I don't, and I do, but that's why I
What
like
does that
it.
mean?
Like, I think that's why I like it.
I
because
don't know what that means.
It's hard.
Oh, it challenges you
Yeah.
as down to your soul. You feel like a better person having done this map, is what you're saying.
Sure.
A more complete person. Like you could put it on your resume that you conquered Aberration.
Sure.
You feel like it's that kind of map?
I don't know about that.
you're not
No, I don't.
picking up what I'm putting down?
Not quite.
Good, because I'm putting down a lot of stone foundations and I do not want you to pick them up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, can I move on to the next question?
Yes.
All right, let's see. John asks, are we going to play Star Wars Squadrons?
Is that the game you were just looking
We were
at?
just looking at that game. Are we going to play it on the channel? No. Mostly because I have tried since I started YouTube back in the day, back in my day, to do Star Wars games, and people just don't care. It's just not our audience that are into Star Wars games. So as much as I'd like to play that one, we probably won't. But then
Yeah.
again, I don't even think I really want to play it that much in my personal life. Because I've been really into Destiny recently. And then if I have any free time, that's what I've been playing. And
It's true.
I can't handle more than one game at a time in my free time. It's like I stick with one game for a couple, like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And then I don't play anything for several months. And then I'll pick up another game and just play that one. Like during quarantine, I played a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
That's true.
That was fun.
We would sit there and I would read Gregor to him.
No, that was when I was playing Resident Evil.
Oh, no, that was when you were playing Doom.
No, also Skyrim. Skyrim and Resident Evil and Doom. Yeah, you're right. Well, during quarantine, I had more time. A little bit more time to kill during that time. I miss quarantine. Like during quarantine, it's like, this sucks. And now it's like, dang,
I miss it.
I miss that.
I miss all the free time I had on my hands.
Bring it back!
No, what is wrong with
Go
you?
sneeze on someone, Sarah.
Jacob.
Just kidding. That's not funny. That's not a funny joke. Sarah, take it back.
I didn't say it.
No, I'm saying I take it back.
Oh, okay.
All right, can I move on to the next question?
I
What'd you think? Did you think Star Wars Squadrons look cool?
I don't play a lot.
The
of
fly
video
fly
games.
pew pew?
No.
Oh, okay, no
Well,
fly
just-
fly pew pew.
Well, that's because I don't like playing a lot of games.
That's not true though. I was
Yeah,
even
it
just
is.
having a conversation with Sabo, one of our members,
Yeah.
about other games we could play on the channel. And we were talking about how we mostly play co-op games because you don't like not playing games.
Well, that's true. But
In
I also
real
don't
life-
like playing a lot of games.
Here's the thing. If you can do something else as opposed to play a game,
I will choose something
you'll
else.
choose something else. But if we're recording, so it's either you have to just watch me and do nothing else, or play. You'd rather play.
Yes.
I understand you. I get you.
You get me?
But it does limit our options when it comes to Let's Plays. I'm just saying.
For show. But we do other non-playing games.
Like what? all the ones that you absolutely hate doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Which we're getting to one of those questions coming up here about your favorite game.
Oh, no.
Brody Adamson asks, what is your favorite game? And I believe he followed up with also, what is your favorite movie?
Why? Why?
I don't think that is a game or a movie, Sarah.
No, I am trying to get on the roof and it keeps bumping me off. Sorry.
You got this, Goose.
Okay, what was the question?
What's your
my
favorite game?
Like, does that count as board game or just video game?
It does not count as board game.
Okay,
Come on,
so just
Jen.
video game.
Yes, obviously. He would have said board game if he wanted to know your
I was
board
just
game.
asking. So there's this game that I really like to watch. There's several games that I really like to watch. One was because I don't play a lot of games. I don't. I'm terrible at them. But I liked Gary's mod. You know, when I was younger.
When you were a young buck.
I liked the murder one.
I still have no idea what that is, by the way.
I can't believe you don't know what it. So, for those, I'm no doubt that most people know what this is.
I don't know. I don't know. You're old, Goose.
I'm not that old.
You're
but
kind of old.
It's funny because I really liked the fact that the names of the characters were like Whiskey, Tango, Bravo, Juliet, Romeo. I really liked that.
Wow, you know the military alphabet?
Uh-huh.
From a video games teach you so. What the heck, you stupid turds?
Oh, don't be mean to the turtle.
Well, maybe he should get out of the dang way.
Dang it. Cutie Pie pooped on the roof.
Dang it, Cutie Pie!
Cutie Pie.
Who is Cutie Pie?
My little glow pet.
Which one? Oh, your green one?
Yeah, my Shinehorn.
Sarah, our house is overrun with wildlife currently.
Because you haven't put walls up yet.
As we build more in, we got to build more centrally here so things stop spawning.
All right, our glow pet.
You never
places.
played Gary's mod though, right? Ooh, that looks so
No.
nice.
No.
Goose, that looks really good. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. Hey guys. Sarah, you have outdone yourself once again.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go through and murder things
But I
in here.
really liked watching people play that game because usually people would get really into it. They'd be like, they'd get like really into the game.
So what's your favorite game that you've played?
Town of Salem, I think. is
Oh,
my
snap. You
favorite.
probably would have like Among Us then.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me neither really, but it's all the
You know,
rage
actually,
with the
Eric,
kids
my
these
brother, was playing that, and he had actually said that it was very much like Town of Salem, but he said it was easier. And I'm like, well, Town of Salem was super easy, so I don't know how it could get easier. But
Yeah, it's like Mafia.
yeah,
or Town of
it's like
Salem.
Mafia.
From what I've heard, like there's one imposter in a group, and you're all trying to accomplish goals.
Yeah,
And
which,
then one person
but I
use sabotage,
really I liked Town of Salem a lot.
which is very similar.
But I played it a lot in college with one of my old roommates. We would just sit in the computer lab sometimes and play it against each other.
We did that when we were dating.
Yeah,
it
we
a
would do
little
that.
bit.
Jacob and I played it with Eric when we were dating.
I don't think I ever played it with Eric.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think so.
Really?
Why would we have played with Eric?
I don't know.
No offense to Eric, but
I figured.
why would we have done that at the
I
time?
thought we had. Maybe I'm thinking of when Eric played with us in college. I don't
Maybe
know.
you're losing them marbles you got up in your head.
Maybe I'm losing them
If you're shaking your head and you don't hear as many things bouncing off each other, then you're probably losing your marbles. That's all I'm saying.
What
all
is
right,
your
here we go.
favorite game?
Oh, what's my favorite game?
Yeah.
I've always said that I think either Halo 3
That doesn't surprise me.
specifically
that third
because
one.
I have so many wonderful memories tied to that game.
Yeah.
Or the Mass Effect series.
I know you like that one. Yeah.
But
Oops.
I will say the ending of Mass Effect 3, even to this day, sours me a little bit.
Oh.
But if they actually make a remaster, like they've been rumoring, they remaster the trilogy, I may sit down and play through the game with you.
Really?
Yeah. I think that'd be fun. I think you'd like it. But then again, I thought you'd like Dragon Age. So we started playing it, and then you got bored of it, like, super fast.
Well, we played like one time.
No, we played like, we played like two or three times, but you got bored.
I don't think that's
Because
true.
you weren't playing.
Just because I wasn't playing.
It also doesn't help that usually when we sit down to do things together, like if we're going to play a game not recording or watch a movie, it's usually late at night. And if you're not doing something, you're going to fall asleep.
Oh, that's so true.
Like instantly.
Yeah.
And so you don't last
I've
very
got a
long if we try to do
nasty
these
habit
things.
Of being able to fall asleep like that.
It's a blessing that you have, I will say. All right, but yeah, I'd say those are my favorite games.
Okay.
Either Halo 3 or Mass Effect. I also love
Ooh.
Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, but I wouldn't say put those in favorite.
I think I've got 2 other favorites actually.
Oh, dang. Well,
So
then-
Town of Salem, like playing, and then Little Inferno. Which
Sarah, you've never even played
that's
Little
not
Inferno.
true. I have.
Have you?
Yes.
What?
And it's so much fun. I played it on mobile. I just got to burn everything.
Oh
It
my
was
goodness
awesome.
gracious.
I'm a virtual pyromaniac. How's
Yeah,
that?
keep that word virtual in there.
And then what was my third one? What are you doing? Stop it. I had my third one. You distracted me.
With my weird
Yes,
laughing.
with your weird laughing. I had a third one and now I can't remember it.
That sounds like a you problem. I did
Oh.
want to hear it though.
It was Little Inferno and
Skyrim.
then yeah, I did love Skyrim.
You know, it's like your favorite game that you don't know any other references for, which
No, it's just been a
Makes
really
sense.
long time.
Sheila's here guarding, by the way, to make sure no other creeps try to come into the base.
Okay.
I think that probably would have looked better with.
I like
the
how we have a Sheila and
Do you
a
think they would have looked
Shirley.
better with stone walls?
Hold on, let me come back. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm on a dodo.
What do you
on.
think?
Hold on.
What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
think so.
Hurry! Oh crap! It's too late. Man,
Yeah,
and
just
that was a
break-
lot of wood.
Yeah, but you'll get half of it back.
Half. Blech.
Ugh.
But you know what? We have a lot more stone than any other material, so I'm kind of good with that. All right, ready to move on to the next one?
I am.
Braden the Killer asks...
Why does that name sound familiar?
I don't know. Do you hang out with a lot of people with the last part of their name being the Killer?
I have no idea.
Because if you
maybe.
are, then you're hanging out in some freaky spots.
Maybe.
You need to chill out. He asks, do you think you can go a full season without a baby dying?
No.
Are we talking about just like a baby dying in the world? Because I'm pretty sure people just in general die
Jacob,
very quickly.
Jacob.
What?
Stop.
Like all the time.
It's not.
That's all I'm saying.
It's not a.
And so, with the amount of time that our seasons take, probably not. But if he's talking about the babies in our game,
I think he's talking about the babies in our game.
then also probably not.
No, there's no way. We're gonna kill at least one baby, at least this season.
Accidentally.
Yeah, not on purpose.
Well, yeah, but you made it kind of sound like it might have been
Well,
on purpose.
are we
'cause
out
you
of
said it.
thatch?
We are out of wood and thatch and stone.
I shall go. We're out of stone as well.
We are out of stone.
All right,
We've
well-
gone through 15,000 stone.
All right, well I'll start the thatch because I need the. You
There's a lot
need
of
those
stuff
for
in
the.
Hey, is our furnace still cooking?
I don't know. Is it?
Are we still cooking over there?
We still cooking?
Cooking over there. What's nice is how big this area is. We're gonna have so much room for our basilisks and rock drakes. Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. We won't be running out of space. Hopefully.
I know we're gonna have tons of room. It's gonna be really nice.
It's
Like,
gonna be rad.
I'm pumped for when we get the stone, the rock drakes. By the way, I'm making this a one floory.
I'm sorry. What
A single story home.
is that going to?
Everything will fit into a single story.
Is that include the tech replicator?
I think the tech replicator is going to be a different building
Oh, okay.
where all of the tech structures will live.
like
Because there's some other stuff like a tech, like the,
no.
the cloner.
Oh,
If we ever want to build that thing is also massive.
okay.
Just fly. FYI.
What?
So I think the tech stuff will go
Oh,
in a
no.
different building. The only thing we'll need to make room for technically here will be the forge.
Yeah.
And as soon as we have enough metal, since we left all that metal in Shirley, as soon as we have all that metal ready for that, we'll build that before I put the roof on.
All
sound good?
right. Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to look for another question here.
Okay.
Kaijasaurus says, would you guys consider doing a season 4 on the Crystal Isle
Probably.
when you finish season 3?
I'd like to play all the maps.
Yes,
I
but we're
wanna
not doing Crystal Isles next. We're
No.
going to do Extinction.
Which one's that?
It's another story one.
What about the center?
That's
the
not
one
a story
I
one.
want to do.
That's not a story one.
But that's the one.
Sarah, we're doing all the story ones first, and then we're going to do all the other ones.
Fine.
So by the time that we're done with all the maps, what are the season 9? 8, 9, 10 maybe? Because Genesis 2 is coming out next year.
Yeah.
Genesis Part 2. And so I don't know. I've been hearing rumors about an Ark 2.
What do you think that would be?
This
would it
game,
just be
but
Ark?
newer.
Okay.
And I would be all over that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Awesome possum?
Wouldn't you like that? Updated graphics, maybe the dinosaurs move a little bit better,
They don't glitch out.
which would be so nice. But you know, I do and I don't hope that there's a new Ark coming.
Why?
Because I think I'd like to finish all of the maps here before they make a new one.
It's not going to happen. If they're making a new one, we're not going to finish in time.
I don't know. We're making progress. We got through Scorched Earth in 32 episodes or something like
our
that.
stats were insane.
Yeah.
We're not nearly as,
OP.
OP as we were before.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
All right, I'm going to go take a little dip in the water real quick.
You gonna take a dipsy?
Yes.
All right. Have fun. Be safe. Make your choices.
Because
Wear sunscreen.
It's dark. I don't need sunscreen. There's no sun here.
The Ankylosaurus asks, this question is specifically for Sarah.
Ooh.
It says, when will the next Jurassic World the Game episode be?
That's funny.
Later. How was that?
That's
Good at that?
perfect.
All right, let's be real. Let's all have a moment around the table.
What? Ah! Ah! Ah!
What are you doing?
Ravagers were following me.
Here's the thing, guys. I know you want more Jurassic World the Game, but Sarah hates that game.
That's
so
not true. I don't hate it.
No, Sarah, I just want to blame you. It's really me who hates that game.
My goodness, hold on. I'm
What are you
being
doing?
attacked by a Ravager, and he's being immune to my struggles.
It just gets boring after a while. I don't know. It's just too grindy for me.
Ugh.
I like Galaxy of Heroes. That's a hero collector game that we play.
I love that game.
Yeah. Sarah and I, but I think we like it so much because A, we like Star Wars, and B, we're so invested into it already.
Like, we've spent a lot of money.
Not money, really. We spent a lot of time.
And money.
Not really. If you think over the 2 years we've played it,
Well,
I mean, it's
you
like
and
a
I
couple
each-
dollars here and there.
We both did
Yeah,
the
we got the big.
hyperdrive.
We got one big pack.
We did
All
the
right.
hyperdrive each. That's $100.
I had a gift card for mine.
I didn't.
I know, but I felt bad that I got it and you didn't, so I let you buy it.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
Yes, that's
Because I had a $100 gift card for something. I don't
I
remember
think
what.
I bought you the $100.
You may have. It's really weird, guys, buying presents for your spouse because
You share a bank account.
That's right. So really, you're buying yourself presents at the end of the day. But I still like getting things. Do you like getting things?
I love getting things.
I know you
Opening
do.
presents is like maybe one of my favorite things. I don't know what it is, but I love the act of just opening a present.
Me too. I think everybody does, though.
I don't know. I think most people would just rather. Some people would just rather get the gift. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's what you just said.
No, but
Opening
I like.
presents.
Yeah, but not like the actual thing inside of it. I don't care what's in it.
Oh, you just like actually. Oh, so you could be opening an empty box and be okay.
Well,
I
that's why I
don't
like
think that's
opening
the
mail.
case.
I like opening mail.
You just like the the act of opening something
Yeah.
to discover what is inside. You truly are an adventurer. So you took that darn arrow to the knee, right?
Yes. I get it. It's from Skyrim.
Oh, you're so good.
Thank you.
All right, here's a question for you.
Okay.
And I'm curious to what your answer is going to be on this one.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, why do you like Ark?
Well, sometimes I don't. That's the simplest answer is I don't always like it.
Often you don't.
There's very...
If you go and watch the very first Ark series
Oh
we
my
tried
goodness,
to do on
it was
YouTube,
I don't like
Sarah
playing games
hated it.
where I am not good at them. I it's a pride thing. I just don't like doing things that I'm not good at.
That's a pride thing?
I'm pretty sure it's a pride thing.
I thought it was just an annoyance thing.
Okay, I don't know. Are you making walls still? Do you need thatch?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to put thatch. There's 5,000 thatch for you.
Thanks.
And here's more wood.
Thanks.
Do you need more wood?
I don't know. I'm working on stuff, though.
I don't know.
Let's see. All right, I'm making 47 walls.
Okay.
I'm hoping that's enough.
Hopefully. What about roofs?
Yeah, I was gonna let you do the roof because you're so good at roofs.
Ugh,
I'm so bad at roofs.
I'm really good at building ladders to get on a roof.
Yeah. If my inventory's too heavy. Sarah!
I'm coming back.
I can't carry off 47
I'm
walls.
coming back. Are they tall walls?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Hold on.
They're heavy. They're right there.
I can't move.
You can't even move at all?
I've got 42 foundations in my inventory. I can't move!
All right, you may have to throw it on the ground.
Jacob!
Or I'll be back. I'll be back.
Jacob,
Just give me a second. All right, well, while you're standing there, can I ask you another question?
Sure.
Well, I will say I like Ark because you guys like Ark.
I like it more now that I understand the game.
I think that made a big difference when
Yeah,
we
'cause
started figuring things out.
We had no clue what we were doing the first time we played
It's no fun playing a game that you don't understand.
And this is actually, like, it's not really complicated.
It whiz when you first start because
Right.
it doesn't teach you anything.
Right, there's not really a lot of instruction, although if we were to read the Explorer notes, we'd understand the storyline.
I still don't know what's going on half the time.
Neither do I. Jacob!
Yeah, I forgot, but I'm done. I don't need more walls.
Well, you
I
need
actually
to
had the
come-
perfect amount
Come take
on
them
me.
from me, B.
But this will be good. We'll have extra walls just for, kicks and giggles. I tried to clear Robin, and I missed. All right, I'm going to drop these in the little box.
Okay.
But the fact that we've been able to grow our YouTube channel so much playing Ark, that obviously is motivation right there. But the big thing is, once we started to understand it, once we figured out electricity and we started to build like the upgraded pieces, like the forge, the industrial forge, the industrial grill.
Yeah.
I feel like, and made guns for the first time.
Oh my goodness.
I think that was
changed the game.
I think that was the turning point for me.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Well, it really does change the way that you play the game because it's not as hard. You've got actual ways to defend yourself. Okay, for some reason, this wall torch, I cannot put things in it. I cannot access the inventory of this wall torch.
Jump higher.
No, it will only let me pick it up.
Well.
Come here.
Why?
Because I can't do it and it's too
I don't want to do it. I'm hunting.
fine.
Can I ask you another question?
Sure.
Okay, here's one. The imposter says, and also Brody Adamson, I think, said this at one point. Maybe not. Yeah, they both asked.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? Oh my goodness, I probably just watched it within the last 2 days.
Sarah, no.
What?
Every time you watch a movie you haven't seen in a while, you watch it like 5 times and you claim it's your favorite movie, and then you
Well,
won't watch it again for years.
My favorites change. I feel like that's valid.
I don't think your favorites are allowed to change, or else they're like so frequently.
Well, I just
'Cause
have a
then they're
lot
not
of
your
favorites. I have a lot of favorites.
Sarah, that goes against the meaning of the word favorite.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it is. What is your favorite singular movie?
I don't know. I like so many.
Granted, my favorite singular movie is actually 3 movies.
Well, that doesn't count.
Well, it's
Is
kind
it
of
Star Wars?
No, it's the Lord of the Rings ones.
Oh.
It's kind of one big movie.
How are you doing the door? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Because you made it too wide. Unless you're going to make it a big dinosaur gate.
You're right. I totally flubbed this up, didn't I?
Can you make it a dinosaur
Crap!
gate?
Yeah. Could make it a stone dinosaur gate.
I think it'd fit that.
And I think it's the same height. Maybe?
I think so.
It's just going to be obnoxious to go in and out. Just leave the door open.
Yeah, we don't need to close the
It's
door.
not like it rains down here.
It's true. There's no sky. Gosh dang it. I don't know what my favorite movie is. I have too many. I'm panicking.
All right, just
Hold
name
on,
some
no.
movies you like.
I need to think about it. Hold on. I'm doing my thinking dance.
You're not even doing anything.
I'm running across the field.
Oh, your
back and
character
forth.
is doing a
Yes,
dance.
Yes, my
All
character is running around.
Something tells me that by running around, you're making it harder for yourself to think.
No, I'm thinking. Talking to you is making it harder to think.
Wow, rude.
No, I'm just saying because I have to talk to you, so I have to use my mind to think about what I'm saying.
Sarah, what is your favorite movie?
I'm thinking about it.
Just gut reaction. Boom. Favorite movie. Go.
I don't know.
Favorite movie. Go.
Huh, I don't know. What is it?
Good enough.
No.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next question.
No. I didn't get to answer.
Well, you're taking forever.
Well, because I'm thinking it through.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know because I like so many. Because I want to say Phantom of the Opera, but I
That's-
also really like When in Rome. But I also like the Lego Movie, and I also like the Princess and the Frog. There's so many.
Good one. I like The Princess and the Frog.
So do I.
That's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
All right, that's your favorite.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yes, I'm
All
good
right.
with that. That
Excellent.
actually is probably legitimately my favorite because I will continuously rewatch that movie. Over
Sarah,
and over
you will
again.
continuously rewatch any movie.
That's true. I
If
watched
you-
Cinderella
if you
like
remote-
5 times in a row.
I know, and you just watched When in Rome 6 times.
It's actually probably closer to 8.
in 2 days.
And I still have another day to watch it as many times as I can because I rented up. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Um,
When in Rome, you know what they say. You might get locked in a gate. How's it going?
Hi.
We need to make a little stairway. And then
Okay.
boom,
Like,
shakalaka.
you mean just a ramp or stairs? Not like actual stairs?
Yeah, the stairs we don't need because this is a single story. Yeah, I was gonna make it multi-story, but I think we'll keep it single story.
Okay.
What you think? What you think? What you think, girlfriend?
I agree.
All right. What about this one?
What?
Ready for this one?
What?
What from Brody Adamson? What is your favorite series that you've ever done?
Like video game series?
Yeah, favorite Let's Play series that we've done. Of all the Let's Play series we have done, what is your favorite?
I really liked Mario Odyssey. Like that was
Mario Odyssey.
that
Guys,
was a really
if
good
you
series.
have not gone over to Nintendo Donuts and you're craving more content, which I know all of
Craven
you
and
are,
Raven?
since most of you are probably behind right now anyway because you've school and these episodes are so long. But for those of you, oh, that was a level 96 bulldog.
Oh!
And I just killed it.
Why?
Well, I forgot that they could be higher levels now because I fixed that difficulty thing. We have a second channel, Nintendo Donuts, where we play Nintendo games. And on that channel, we just finished a 100 episode series of Super Mario Odyssey where we 100%ed the game. And it took us 2 years.
It did. It legitimately took us 2 years.
But we got there, didn't we?
Yes.
We did it.
I'm very impressed with our dedication because there are so many series.
Well, I really move in the water.
Oh, uh-oh. That's fine.
Well, what's nice is
Um,
Nintendo Donuts is like our passion project channel, so we don't have to worry as much about if the videos are getting views or not.
Right,
we just do it
so-
because it's like where we go to decompress.
But when you have a series here that isn't getting views, we stop playing.
Yeah, we typically don't.
Even if we like it.
Yeah, that's true. But on Nintendo Donuts, it's all
like,
about...
We're
Because-
just gonna keep playing.
Well, here's the
we
thing.
don't get a lot of views anyways.
Here, we specifically... This is the channel that we use for growth. And so we try to play games that the most people are going to like so that we're using our time wisely recording these videos.
Yeah.
Because this channel's a larger part of our income, when Nintendo Donuts really isn't. It's just where we go to play the games that we have wanted to do Let's Plays in, but haven't been able to do on this channel because they don't get the kind of traction, so it kind of kills our averages. So, it takes a lot of the kind of the pressure and the quote-unquote work out of those series on that channel.
Yeah.
Because we can just kind of enjoy it and not worry
Agreed.
about anything else.
Yeah.
So I really like Nintendo Donuts.
Yeah, it's lots of fun.
But I would say, I think my favorite series that we've done, maybe Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Pikachu's definitely up there for me.
Oh, really?
Yep. And also Super Mario 3D World, which we actually did do on this channel. It was one of our very first Let's Plays.
Is that the one with the kitty suits where you throw me off things?
Yeah!
You and Monty.
And Eric.
And Eric.
Well, Eric didn't throw you off. I
No.
threw Eric off.
Yes, you threw us both
I
off.
miss Super Mario 3D World, and I'm letting you know right now that when the remaster comes out next March, you and me, Goose, we're playing it again. And it's gonna be awesome. By the way, I found a bunch of trilobites down here.
Oh, really?
Like a ton of them.
Cool.
Getting all sorts of black pearls and oil and chitin.
I am going to place
And
a
come on,
box
son.
outside the house next to the front door with
Outside of our home?
Yeah.
Like our actual home, not the base.
not the
but
base,
the home.
but the home.
Okay.
And it's going to have a new smithy and a new thingy else, you know, all the other stuff that you're going to put inside. Because
Okay.
I don't know how you want to do it.
Sounds
Um,
good.
We're going to need a generator probably.
Yeah, because we're going to need... I want to build actual rooms in this house
Okay.
to separate things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to kill these things to get their fish meat, because I need to put fish meat in the trough in the glow pet room for the otters.
You're what are you getting?
Fish,
meat? Oh, for the otters. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I
was
also wanted to
really-
try out my Sarko. He's pretty cool.
Nice.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Pretty
You should
cool.
meet him. He's
It's a
pretty
girl.
great. Her. What'd I say?
Call her a guy.
Nah, I wouldn't have done that. I probably
Weirdo.
killed an otter in there and didn't even realize it. But I don't care.
Wow.
I'm moving on.
Cold-blooded.
Is there any otters right here, though?
No.
Okay. Next question.
Next question.
Right, let's see. I liked that question about the favorite series. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was cool.
Here's
Thank
one
you.
from, oh, look at this. The Cooking Carno.
The cooking Carno.
Do you cook? And if you do, what is your favorite thing to cook? That's a good question.
I
That's a fun
cook
question.
very rarely.
That's not true. You've been cooking more recently.
Yeah, recently I've been cooking a lot more, but over the expansion of our marriage, I've cooked very little.
You've never had to cook before.
It's true. I grew up. My parents.
And really,
I
at the
didn't have to
beginning of our marriage, I did most of the cooking.
yeah, that's true. Well,
And it's kind of changed recently. You've taken over a lot more of the cooking recently.
I've taken over all of the cooking.
Hey, I cooked the other night. I made some steak.
It's true. We made steaks and cheesy potatoes, which was so delicious.
That was so good.
It was so
That
good.
sounds so good right now.
I know. I ate those
Starving.
cheesy potatoes for days.
I killed a crab, by the way.
Okay.
I killed it to freaking death. So I got a bunch of organic polymer.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Do we need to make the fabricator? Do we need the polymer to make the fabricator? Do you know?
I can't remember.
It's been too long.
It's been so long.
So long.
Signora.
Senora.
Did you answer the question? What's your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, no, I didn't. I would have to say it's probably Filipino spaghetti.
Yeah.
What I'm actually good at.
It's my favorite. I love your Filipino spaghetti.
Yeah, Filipino spaghetti is definitely.
I will
what I'm
say, I
best at.
think now that your dad reminded me that he puts a bunch of cheese in his,
Yeah.
I would be really interested to see what yours would taste like with a bunch of cheese.
Well, it won't because I refuse.
What if we got like that dairy-free cheese?
Dairy-free cheese does not taste like real cheese.
But you're mixing it in. The cheese melts in the sauce. So it's just like an added flavor. It's not like you're eating the cheese on its own.
Mhm.
And so I think it'd be interesting to try. No?
I don't know. I just rather not.
What about like Parmesan powder? You know that Parmesan? where
Yeah.
Do you think, can you eat that?
As long as it's sugar-free.
Or would that make you sick?
I can eat
I'm lost.
I can eat dairy products mainly,
Got it.
and this isn't the entire rule, but for the most part, if it has zero sugar, because the sugar is what really makes it the lactose.
Lactose lactode?
Yeah.
Did you call me a toad?
Yes. No.
Hmm.
I didn't.
All right, can we move on questions wise?
Sure.
This is like the lowest.
What is your favorite thing to cook? You didn't.
Popcorn. I love it. What?
No, it's I agree. You do.
I enjoy cooking shrimp, actually. I think shrimp is fun.
You're just really paranoid that it's bad.
Yes, I am. I don't want to poison us. Granted, fish isn't as like necessary that you cook it all the way through like chicken is.
Or beef.
Right. Nah, beef not even either.
Really?
I mean, you don't cook beef all the way through. That's why
I guess
you
that's
eat
true.
rare
Yeah,
and medium
rare meat.
rares.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's basically raw meat.
You're right. You're right.
But chicken is the one where it's like you really don't want to undercook your chicken.
Yeah.
Everything else you could probably get away with, but I do like trying to I do get a little paranoid that the shrimp isn't finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I do. But it's delicious and I love it. And talking about food is making me sick right now because I'm so hungry.
Why are you
So let's move on to the
hungry?
next question.
So hungry.
The imposter also asked what our favorite food was.
Oh,
So
nice.
we knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone there. Jacob and Sarah, big fan 2.0, as opposed to 1.0, says, what will you start playing after you finish Ark? More
Nothing.
Ark, probably.
I'm kidding.
Well, probably after we finish all those seasons that we've talked about, we will probably start again with like a ultra modded series, or we'll
I'd
maybe
like
do
to
a
play
PvP.
one with an S plus.
Yeah,
mod.
exactly.
Because I would love to be able to have like unlimited, being able to build unlimited.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, it would be amazing.
And then maybe we'll do a official settings run where we don't turn up any of the settings. So there's a lot of things that we'll probably do, and it probably will be more Ark. It seems like what this channel's kind of turning into is an Ark channel, and I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah,
quite
I'm fine
frankly.
with it.
I have a lot of fun doing this.
It don't bother me.
It don't bother me none.
Hey,
I think I would be a little bummed if we turned into a Jurassic World the game channel.
No!
I said I'd be bummed.
Okay, good.
Mostly because I think why you hate it so much is the same reason you don't like the other games that we play when you don't get to play.
True dat.
I think you just like playing the games, and I can't blame you for that.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Hey.
What?
Come to the house.
What house?
Our house.
Your house?
Your house is my house.
And my house is your house. Your house is my house.
Will you come over
In the
to
aberrant
me?
forest
I
where
have
we're
something to
real
show
scared.
you.
Alright, I'm coming. Ba-bum. Did you? What'd you do? Oh, okay. Hi.
Leave the dodos alone.
Oh, 65 dodo.
They didn't do anything to you. No, come
back!
back.
Wait, what?
You passed me.
This wasn't the pin for the Sarco?
No.
Alright, stay there, Sheila. I'll be back. Hang out. Just don't touch anything.
Check inside the box.
What's in the box? Fabricator, mortal pestle, preserving bean, refining foam, some beads. It's a smithy. Very good. Thanks, Goose.
You're welcome.
I don't think I can put those down in a video because I'm not going to be able to focus.
Right.
But
Because you said you wanted to build rooms.
I do. I'm going to go get more materials.
Alrighty.
I'm going to go harvest while we answer a couple more questions.
Wait. I need you to stall for just like a minute. I
What?
need a drink.
Okay. I'm stalling.
All right.
Let's
Keep
see.
talking.
The imposter asks, who is your favorite subscriber? To which I would answer, all of you. You're all my favorites. Wait, when you said you need to get a drink, you're leaving the whole room? You could have borrowed my drink. I have a water and a Gatorade right here. Because I come prepared. Oh, you wanted a Mountain Dew?
I wanted a freaking Mountain Dew.
Let's see. Moving through. If you were to move anywhere in the world, where would you move from the imposter? What you think? It's a good question.
I'd probably move to
It's a question
either
that we-
Ireland or Wales or Scotland.
Wait, seriously?
Heck
You
yeah.
wouldn't stay in America?
Probably not.
So if you could actually move anywhere in the world, if I said, Sarah, where are we moving? You would want to move out of the country.
Yeah, if that was
Crazy.
an option.
I'm living in America, Jack.
It's just so much more pretty there.
America can be beautiful, Sarah. You've just grown up in Reno. Where it's like you have to
That's
look
true.
through the smoke from the casinos.
But if you could
to
pick
see anything
anywhere in
beautiful.
the world, you would pick America?
Yes! What is wrong with you? Do you not understand how amazing America is? Just because our political climate is weird doesn't make America the best country on earth.
I mean, I don't care about the political part. I'm just talking about like culture and history.
You really think like these other countries have a better culture?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, how?
Well, culture by history. Like their history is so much
Okay.
more rich than America's.
Just because it's longer?
Well, yeah. And they got freaking castles.
I mean, yeah, castles are cool,
Yeah.
but I don't think that means that they are a better country.
Usually they've got more cottages.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying.
gracious. I will say America has at least 4 castles. One in Disneyland, one in Disney
Those
World,
Castles. What is
and then I'm pretty sure the Harry Potter
was
worlds both have
For
castles.
some reason, I put my chapstick in my drink holder.
Sarah,
What?
did you?
I heard the castle reference. It's
Okay.
those don't count.
I'm just saying I would never really want to live outside of America.
I think
It's
that's
the land
because
of
you've never
opportunity.
been outside of
It's
America.
the land of opportunity.
Jacob, you've never left. I have, and I know just how amazing those other countries can be.
No. See, this is your problem. This is your problem, Jack.
What? What is my problem, Jack?
If you're thinking about somewhere where you want to live, you cannot go by times you've been on vacation there.
Why?
Because when you're on vacation, you have 0 responsibilities.
So?
And so you have no idea what it would be like to actually live and work
I'm not
in that
thinking
area.
realistically. I was asked if I could pick anywhere.
That's a realistic question.
Not really. It's a hypothetical question. It's never going to actually happen.
Why? We could move there if we wanted to.
Except we won't,
Why?
because you don't want to.
Well, I don't even think you would want to if we were being real.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I'm
Why didn't
just
you just say
saying
Pluto?
You have never been outside of this country.
And I would love to be. I would love to go visit. I have always wanted to go to Ireland. Specifically, I really wanted to go to Scotland.
Scotland's beautiful.
Ireland's like second.
Oh no! How did they get it? Oh, they didn't get it. Jacob, do you need help?
Nah, I think I got it. Yeah, we good. All I'm saying is, if we were to move anywhere in the world, I think we would probably move within. Well, not we, me. If I was answering this question, I'd want to stay in America, and I'd want to go to Texas
Texas.
or Florida. I think, or
Or
we could compromise, move outside of America,
Jamaica.
but move to Antarctica.
How is that a compromise?
I don't know.
I'm just curious. What in your mind makes that a compromise?
Think of the culture, Sarah.
There is zero culture in Antarctica. They're
How
just
dare you.
penguins.
How dare you say
Is-
that about my penguin friends? They were my
That's
friends.
stupid.
You love penguins.
I do like penguins.
We watched a
Not
whole
that much,
stupid
though.
documentary about them waddling around in the winter.
Are you stuck?
Yes. Don't mind me. Oh, I'm rolling. I'm free. Yeah, let's not go to Antarctica.
It's too cold.
I'd love to. You know where I kind of would consider moving?
Where?
Because it's close to America.
What?
Canada.
Yeah,
That's been a
it's
genuine.
Actually,
That's been a genuine thought that's
it's
gone through my
actually really
head.
pretty there too. From all the documentaries
I mean,
we've watched.
it's massive, and so you don't live in the forest,
No,
right?
no, don't want to live in a forest. I need convenience,
Convenience. You know what I'm saying? Eh?
and that means electricity.
All right, we have a couple more questions from.
What?
You're not even playing anymore.
What?
You're just sitting there.
I'm just.
Sarah, we've got work to do.
My
We have a
head
Ravager pen.
hurts.
Your head hurts?
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was just gonna sit here because my head hurts.
All right, well, we've got lightning round questions from Z1 and only,
Okay.
also known as Seymour.
Seymour.
Also known
No.
Seymour Butts.
No, stop it. Did Seymour make that joke about that meme about the names?
Yes.
Okay, I really liked that one, Seymour. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that was a funny one. Okay, lightning round. He left a lot of questions, but since we're
Nice.
trying not to make this one an hour and a half,
Let's finish with this lightning
look.
round.
look at this. This rock actually blocks that little side entrance I had.
What side entrance?
The little creepy hole I had.
You had a creepy hole?
Yes,
Oh,
to
I didn't
get
know-
in. You
I
can
didn't
get in
know-
over here if you crouched. Ding, ding,
Oh.
ding, 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 ding,
I
ding,
did
ding.
not realize you had that there.
I showed you before we started recording. I said, "Hey, Sarah, look at this little creepy hole."
I didn't.
And you responded, you're like, "Whoa!"
I don't believe that actually happened.
I really think that you don't actually listen to anything I say.
I don't think that's true. I think you talk to me when I'm legitimately distracted, and so I don't answer you.
All right. Well, I'm not even being very productive right now, so I'm gonna go kill things
Why is there a
and level up Sheila
green
while
light?
we lightning round these final questions.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Yes.
All right. What was your favorite TV show as a kid?
Diagnosis Murder.
As a kid, your favorite show was a murder show?
I watched a lot of old TV shows as a kid. Or nope, I take it back. It was The Nanny.
The Nanny?
Yes.
Now, when you're saying kid, how old were you?
I was like in middle school, elementary school.
Okay. And you liked The Nanny?
Yeah, it was one of my favorite shows.
That's cool. I've
Hey.
never seen that.
There was a supply drop behind our house, and I got an Ascendant Trike saddle.
Nice. From the green one?
Yeah, it was right
Sick.
behind our house.
Nicely done. I'd say Pokemon
Oh yeah.
or Power Rangers.
I didn't really watch those shows growing up.
You weren't allowed to watch fun things. You had to watch things like Diagnosis Murder.
Those were fun.
Okay.
Or $6 Million Man or Bionic Woman.
So you watched a bunch of shows from like the 60s
Yes.
because you weren't allowed to watch cartoons.
Yeah.
That makes me a little sad for you. But I think that I like a lot of those shows that you're talking about, though. Like the old shows.
Yeah, I love them. Golden Girls. Oh, love it.
It's a little rough to grow up on, though.
No, it
What about
wasn't.
SpongeBob?
No, I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, your mom would like vomit if she saw an episode of SpongeBob.
Eric got to watch it.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah, Eric grew up watching SpongeBob
Why didn't you?
because she realized that it was terrible, and so she wouldn't
What's
let
wrong
me
with
do it.
SpongeBob?
It's literally stupidity.
Sarah,
And,
what
and
do you
it-
call what we do for a living?
It's not. And oh, look, a chocolate bar.
What are you have you seen our Dino Dubs?
Well,
They are the epitome of stupid.
yeah, but it's different.
No, it's not.
It's different. There's a little bit of substance to them.
There was substance in SpongeBob.
No.
Yes, there was. You just didn't give it a chance.
Whatever.
All right. Let's see. What are our favorite places to eat?
Ooh.
At a
Porta
table,
subs.
typically.
I can't eat Chili's anymore without wanting to throw up.
What? Chili's is ruined for you?
I had food poisoning from
Once?
Chili's, and once
and
you
it was
have food
and it was a
poisoning-
takeout.
Doesn't matter.
So it's not like you got sick after we ate inside Chili. Oh man, I miss living next to a Chili's. We used to do takeout all the time.
I know, but now we don't, so we don't have to.
Oh, that's a bummer. I miss that. I can't believe you mentioned Chili's. That sounds so good. We had a reception there.
We did have our reception at Chili's.
After Sarah and I. So Sarah and I, when we got married, oh, this is going to turn into a long story.
Oh my goodness.
We got married pretty last minute. We decided
Watch
to just
the
go down and
video.
get married. And then afterwards, our whole family went down to Chili's.
Because we didn't have an actual place to have a reception.
Right.
Because
right.
it was really last minute. We
So
gave
we
our
went to
family a
Chili's.
5 days notice.
And it was awesome.
Yes, it was.
And I am so sad that you will never eat at a Chili's
That's
again.
not true. I probably will.
I will celebrate our anniversary alone.
Stop it. We do not celebrate our anniversary at Chili's.
That was my whole plan for our
no,
anniversary
it
this
wasn't.
year. Yes, it
Stop
was.
It.
I was going to take you to Chili's
Oh, whatever.
and give you a wedding band.
Oh, my goodness.
And now I'm doing neither.
Wow. And he's saying that because I don't actually have a wedding band. I just have my engagement ring, and I've used that as my wedding band.
And
'cause
for all of you out there who are like, what's the difference between a wedding band and an engagement
ask
ring?
your parents.
I did not know that was a thing.
That's, yeah.
I learned
Ask
that
your
after
parents,
we got
Jacob.
married. It is a sham where the woman gets another ring after you're married. I don't know who thought of this, but they should go to jail. That is all I have to say about that. All right, next question. What is Sarah's is in your. This is just addressed to you, by the way.
Oh, really?
But a lot of them have been just addressed to me, so we're
Okay.
just doing double.
Okay.
All right. What are your guys' favorite classic Disney characters?
Classic Disney characters?
That's right. Seymour's coming in
Ooh.
clutch with some of these good questions.
Probably Belle.
Interesting.
Well, I
like
felt like
Belle.
I read, like I was more like her
You
growing
related
up.
to her because she was reading all the time.
Yeah, like she was total book nerd.
So are you telling me that you didn't automatically relate to Mulan
No.
just because you're Asian?
No.
Because I thought you could only relate to characters that are the same
take-
race as you.
I take deep offense to that comment. No, I'm kidding.
I'm just saying this, what everyone tells me these days. But hey, I related to Hercules, and I'm not Greek. So,
Is that your
or
favorite
or a
classic?
god.
Is That's funny.
I love Hercules.
I know you do.
It's my favorite character. Actually, I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite character. It's my favorite Disney movie. No contest there.
Okay,
But is
but
it my favorite Disney character?
who else would it be?
Pluto.
Really?
As a kid, I loved Pluto. Yeah, I would always get Pluto memorabilia and stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
Merchandise when we went to Disneyland. And that's why I
Oh
had
yeah,
that
you've
big
got that
poster.
picture. You've got that picture of
With
you and
Pluto.
Pluto, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Forgot
right.
about that.
So, I don't know. I'll probably still say Hercules, though. Or Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
What do you hate Mickey Mouse for?
I don't hate Mickey
No, I
Mouse.
heard that.
No, I was just questioning that being your favorite, but I get it.
Why do you get it?
Because he's awesome.
He is awesome. That's what I've always said. Okay. Next question. What is your favorite game? We went over that earlier. Sarah has no idea of the concept of favorites, so she has 9 of them. But then again, I said Halo or Mass Effect, so I wasn't any better. What's your favorite game, past or present? Same answer there. Let's see. Are you thinking about doing more movie trailers or short movies?
We'd like to. We
yes.
had one that we were going to do while we were in quarantine, but we never actually did it.
Here, this will be my answer to that. If YouTube can continue to grow, and if in the future it becomes my full-time job, we will do a lot more live action stuff.
And I think
While we're both still working full-time
it's just we don't have the time for it.
and doing these Let's Plays, then live action stuff is probably not going to be happening.
But I will say
So hopefully one day.
I
soon.
would like to, because I feel like I would have a better attitude now,
I think so too.
which would make the filming of it more enjoyable. Like that Uncharted video.
Yeah, we've gone over this so many times. We don't have to.
It would not.
We don't have to relive it
No,
again.
No, it would be.
I mean,
Everybody
granted-
knows I have a bad attitude.
You do not. You're great. That was a hard shoot. We had to walk a long ways,
I had a
and
hurt
the location changed many
ankle.
times. Yes, so I would not
My
be too
contact's
hard on
dried up
yourself,
in my
Goose. I would
eye.
not be too hard on yourself.
But I am a brat. Let's just.
Sarah, stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop doing that.
What?
You
I'm
don't have to
just
stop being so self-deprecating. What's your favorite movie? We talked about that.
Ugh. Well, you
And
talked
then,
about
oh,
that.
here's a good last one.
What?
Do either of you play any instruments? I play the heartstrings.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You play my heartstrings.
That's right. Come on, son.
I used to know how to play the clarinet.
What?
Yeah, took
knew that.
clarinet for 2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
So what happened?
I sucked at it, so I stopped when I didn't have to play it anymore. Because
Oh,
it was
did you do it for school?
yeah, because I was required to either do band, orchestra, or choir.
And you didn't do orchestra?
No,
That would have been awesome.
Well, here was the thing.
This tail is really obtrusive.
I was like, I don't want to do orchestra. That seems lame.
Oh, my heart.
So
hurt me
I
so.
joined band, and then when you get to band class, you have to decide what instrument you're gonna play. Well, the guy that I had a crush on that I thought was cute said he was gonna play the clarinet. So I'm like, ooh, I will learn how to play the clarinet because
So you can
the
sit next to
clarinet
him.
section sits together.
Wow.
And then I quickly learned that all middle school boys are perverts, and
No, Sarah, correction. All boys are perverts.
yes, yeah. But
There you
at the
go.
time I was in middle school, so I associated it with middle schoolers. And then I was like, dang it, now I'm stuck sitting next to this guy and his dumb friends for the rest of the year.
Oh, I'm
Thankfully,
sorry,
I had a
Goose.
friend who was also playing the clarinet, so we would just kind of scoot over as far as possible, and then the guys would just bug us.
Why didn't you just change instruments?
You couldn't.
You couldn't?
No, you had to. My parents paid for that clarinet.
Did you pay him back?
No.
Did they sell it?
No, I think it sat in my closet for years, and
Do you
then
think
I think
they still have it?
No, I think they probably gave it away.
Oh, I was gonna say that'd be great if you could pull it out again and see if you could play anything.
No, I hated it with the reed that was attached to it. Oh, I don't like wood.
That's a silly phrase.
Like dry wood.
You must hate being around kindling.
Yes.
That must be awful for
It
you.
must be awful.
And then one final question. One more.
Oh,
One
okay.
more from Z1 and only.
Okay.
Here we go. How excited are you for Mandalorian Season 2?
So excited! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Speaking of which, I'm so glad this came up because this reminds me of something
Did you
I
see
saw.
the massive
Yes!
inflatable Baby
Yes!
Yoda?
So one of our neighbors in our apartment complex put an inflatable Baby Yoda holding a pumpkin Mandalorian head on their porch.
That is, I saw that last night when I was with Monty.
I Googled it.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon and it's going to be available October 9th.
Are you buying one?
I want one so badly.
To put up on our balcony?
Yes.
Okay, you can buy it. How much is it?
$64.
Oh my gosh!
I want it so badly.
All right, that or a wedding band?
What? I had to choose between the love of my fictional characters and my husband.
Yes.
That's not fair.
Choose wisely.
If I choose my husband, will you get me the inflatable?
Hey, you know, if we buy that inflatable Yoda thing and then
Yeah.
we make a vlog about it, we could use it as a tax write-off.
Stop it. Stop that.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
That's how you do it.
This place is so magical.
What place?
This place.
The place we're in?
Yes.
Aw, is it because I'm here now?
Yeah.
No, good, thanks. This place is pretty magical. I
Well,
like it.
Now that the mushrooms and the trees have grown back, it's not just an open field. It's a beautiful forest.
And we've got little buildings peppered in around. It is a neat area.
Yeah, I love this.
I like it a lot.
I love it.
And so here is our home. Here is our compound.
You
And
locked me in.
I'm gonna go hang. Well, I was shutting the door as I was leaving. I didn't even know you were here.
I slipped in when you closed
How's it going, Petey? And then
But yes, I'm so excited about the new Mandalorian series.
we got our doggos.
I heard Ahsoka's gonna be in it, and she's my girl. So.
Shuki. I hope Rex is in it. I love Rex.
Oh, I hope Rex.
Rex
is
is
in
my
it
favorite
too.
Star Wars character.
Rex is so cool.
Of
I miss
all the Star Wars characters.
Vibes.
Oh yeah, Requiescat Bache.
Clone Wars.
Watch
Amazing. Watch it.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for your questions. That was actually very enjoyable. Sorry for the lower energy this episode. I know Sarah and I are feeling a little beat. What?
Excuse me. My energy was amazing.
Your energy was like poo-poos. Is what it was.
An energy was poo-poos.
Okay, remember when you left the room?
I needed a drink.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you.
I'm tired.
Aw,
Does your head hurt?
a little bit.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Now does it hurt?
Really?
Now does it hurt? Now does it? Do not take the crossbow out.
I'm not.
I know you're thinking about
No,
it.
I'm not.
What are you doing? Oh. Oh, right back at you. Take that. That's weird. If you're in first person, your hands still show up at the bottom of the screen, and then a snowball just shoots out of your stomach. All right. This seems like a good place to end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and we will see all of you on
The flip side.